Hello and welcome to He Is Coming. So, we had a bit of an unfortunate run last time. We couldn't quite get it working as we wanted to. We'll get the Gale Staff just for a good weapon here. What are we against? He's going to steal all of our armor and give us poison, so we probably want... we could start going towards a seafood hotpot. I really need to find some different combos or something. I might just end up looking them up at this rate. I'm really tempted to. I was thinking last time that I want to try and avoid... I want to try and do like an armor run, maybe? In which case we don't want to gain acid. At least Liferoot isn't particularly bad against us. Initially, it's not going to ruin the idea, but yeah, we're going to get Pure Lake Helmet. We're going to go to Lushwood. Some good chests here. I'm just going to try to be like a big, tanky, armoured guy. Ooh, that's good. Okay, that's pretty good. I'll get that. Really? I guess I can get... no, we can't grab that. Well, we need to get straight to a... Where's the ferryman? We need to get to a golem. Where is he? Up top, there he is. I'm wondering if I'm going to be able to... You know what? Let's just look. If I find another chess piece... Mind you, I'm saying this. I'm like, ooh, I'm going to do an armor run today. Look who you're against. It's the Maya Toad. You can't do that against the Maya Toad. He's going to kill you, you moron. In fact, I should almost ditch these and start again. Yeah, you know what? Sod it. I've wasted half my time. At least I noticed within 2 minutes, like, oh yeah, I can't do that against this specific enemy. Iron Shell Turtle, I can. Right, we're going to try and go for armor and purity. So I'm going to try and... I guess we can grab... Yeah, we'll grab this just as a better weapon for now. Oh! Slime Sword is brilliant actually here. Right. Yeah, decrease the random status effect and give it to the enemy. That works really well with acid. Right, let's go Lushwood. Excellent. Right, if we can just get some decent items here. That kind of works. I guess I don't really want that. Let's see what we'll get instead. Yeah, that works for me. We might have enough to go and challenge the boss already. We'll get Clear Spring Feather. We need to see a golem, quick. Ah, we're surrounded by chests. Okay. The amount of like statuses going off all at once. We'll fight these slimes. I'll put quick combat on for a sec. Right. Then we'll rest. There's the golem. Thank you, and thank you. I'm going to give him so much acid, this stupid snail. Yeah, right. We would also want... petrifying flask isn't awful, especially if you can double it up. Okay, that's great, and... oh look, we doubled it up. Again, I'd say it's lucky, but they are common items, so you are actually fairly likely to get that happen. Uh-oh, it's actually hurting me a lot. We're probably best actually just going to this investing. As much as I'd love the extra item, we can't get it. So we'll just settle for a few extra health. Remember, we are eventually gonna get a bunch of armour here. And he'll be coated in acid, so he'll be taking damage while that's happening. There's our petrifying flask. And we're giving the enemy acid. Well, we did. But he's got a bunch of... yeah, he's got 8 acid. He's losing that each turn. He's not through our armour yet. So he is now. He's got 1. Oh, we actually lose by 1. If we could have got 1 more item that just gave us maybe, I don't know, just like a sliver more health. What are we against? This thing hates poison, so we're going to give it some poison. Let's see what things we come across. I'm still going to try and go for this pure late build while we can. We'll go for the silver scale dagger here. Honestly, we might have enough to go for the boss already with that. We really might have, actually. Right. Well, they're dead. Good for us. Petrifying flask, because we'll have poisoned them, so we can still do some damage while we're stunned at least. I wouldn't mind replacing it for some kind of instrument, so that we can have our dagger trigger multiple times. We'll ignore that for now. There's the golem. Grab that. Ferryman is over here. Though I won't mind stopping at some chests on the way. See if we can get another duplicate. And we've obliterated that slime. A wet egg is something, I guess. Ooh, but clear spring feather. Oh, and a royal horn. Ooh. We're gonna go with royal horn actually instead of this. I think we might be able to actually beat the boss now. We'll start making our way to the end here. Kill this beaver. The armour is tempting. I'll get that. The armour is very tempting. Ooh, they're going to give me -2 attack as well, though. We're good for now. I'm going to try the boss. I think that what will happen is the poison we give them will finish them off. So, exposed. Oh no, poison. We gain some gold because of symphony. We get wounded, we gain gold, we give them more poison, and they die. There we go. Early boss kill. We want to go to maybe abandoned quarry. Like, it's an alright weapon, but we probably could do with a better one. We'll grab the helmet and see if we can get, yeah, I'm gonna say we might be able to get a rare weapon. Give the enemy 2 Riptide for each negative base attack you have. It's a bit bad, that. And by a bit I mean it's enormously awful. If the enemy is stunned, gain 1 additional strike. It's whether we can find something that stuns the enemy though then. I'm trying to think how many items in the game that stun the enemy. The only one I can think of is we have a weapon that you can get that stuns the enemy every few attacks. But obviously that would replace our weapon and thus defeat the entire point here. Venomous Fangs are useful for us here, the others aren't because we have base armour, so let's see if we can find maybe a different weapon at this weapon pile. This isn't bad, but I mean it's got higher base attack than our previous weapon, but I think we can do better. Turn start, deal 2 damage, increase the damage by 1 for each tome equipped. I mean, we could do a tome build. Thing is, we've not got enough time to make... Oh no. Yeah, we've not started the next day yet. We've got that arrow. Yeah, we could. Luckily we've got some poison at the moment because, yeah, we're not doing any damage, which is a bit of a problem. Ooh, this could change things. Deal 2 damage, increase, turn start, deal 2 damage. Increase the damage by 1 for each tome. Oh yeah, so we are doing damage at the moment, so it's got base 2. But because it isn't affected by our actual attack stat, Golden Holy Shield is actually useful. Holy, it's actually useful. I guess we'll take it instead of the Pure Lake Helmet, rather than trying to get the diamond version and clogging up our inventory. So we need, what we actually need is tomes. We can swing by the merchant, but it really is going to be a swinging by. Yeah, I'm going to go straight over here. I don't even want to really fight this because, well, we can. There's 0 point me getting any attack whatsoever. We might as well go armor, I guess. Glyph Ruins, we can get tomes. Right, here we go. Every 6 turns, restore health to full. Every 4 turns, stun the enemy. Oh, now we get something that would stun them. Give the enemy 4 acid every 4 turns. If they don't have armor, give them poison. Okay, so these 2 are amazing. We'll go with this. We'll replace a... Does this still attack when we're stunned? Because stun stops you attacking, but we don't attack. This just deals damage at turn start, which is different. I want to find out. We're going to get rid of Venomous Fangs, because we were going to be that, or the Horn or Liar, but if we get rid of one of those, it kind of makes the other one worse, so we'll just kind of go with that for now. Could try for the diamond item here, but we're probably gonna want the space for, yeah, these. So runes, re-trigger random battle start item. If you have exactly one item with expose, it triggers 3 times. That's wounded, exposes the serpent layer. Or we can have re-trigger the last triggered wounded item. It is just, yeah, one exposed. Yeah, they're all wounded and battle start. Royal Horn is gonna go because I want to see if the stun actually does anything to us here. We probably want to get our health up a bit before. Right, we've got to fight a beaver. God, we've got so much armor. So much armor. Yep, get me to full health, thank you. Get another one. Deal 4 damage and reset the cooldown. Give the enemy 2 Riptide every 3 turns is really good. So hang on, we can have every 4 turns we stun the enemy. Every 3 turns we give them 2 Riptide that's going to do 10 damage over time. Or every 4 turns we can deal 4 damage. Now, yeah. Now when this says it resets countdown, does that mean that these don't reset their countdown once they've triggered? So that could be quite important. That could be extremely important. Let's go Flame Burst then. But more importantly, we've got a bunch of tomes now. Ooh, we might be able to get more there. Battle starts, stun the enemy for 1 turn. Or we can get some regen. Let's stun them. Fight another beaver. So I'm now dealing 4 damage a turn. Countdown 6, gain 3 attack. That's so useless. Gain armor, or just stun the enemy every so often. The golden pure lake helmet isn't really helping us anymore. We've not got anything to remove the purity. The 4 armor is good, but I'm starting to think, would a granite tome give us more armor? Because if we're not doing anything with the purity, we should probably get rid of it. So that's going to give us more damage as well. We do have something to deal with the Liferoot experiment. We have a caustic tome. And we do have the serpent layer. We might be able to go for it. let's see how it plays out. So I've got a ton of regen. We need to hang in there for 4 turns while these countdowns go. In the meantime, we're dealing a lot of damage per hit. And he's got a lot of armour to chew through on us. Speaking of, there's some more. We give him a ton of poison, and we deal 4 damage. His regen's running out. He's still chewing through our armour. He's about to expose us. That's going to trigger the serpent layer 3 times. There's 8 damage a turn now. No, it's up to 11 actually. Yeah, and it looks like these don't reset cooldowns, so once these are done they only trigger the once in combat, so that's something to keep in mind. The night's almost done, so we might as well go and rest here after killing this turtle. Where is the ferryman? Not up. No, he's down, okay. There's a grave. We should get a good item. Well, we can't change our weapon at this point. But wounded, gain 3 regeneration, symphony. Ooh, that's not bad. It works with our lyre. If the enemy doesn't have any armour, deal 3 damage at turn start. So we got that recently. That is extremely good. What about the enemy? Like, so that's going to start dealing 3 damage a turn. That's, again, just extremely good. This is decent, but this is way better. Like, that's damage. Like, you can just take that to the bank. It's kind of annoying to think that we would have had Holy Shield at this point. Like, we would have had the diamond version by now, but whatever. We'll haul this around. We can't turn it into a diamond item because we'd need an extra inventory slot, which we don't currently have. What we're probably going to want to do, we'll just go for speed, I guess, here, not that it matters. We could look in this... No, we'll not look at the haggle hut. We'll have to go there and then back, and it's going to be a whole thing. We have a lot of money. We should go and buy a really good item to just round off our build here. I say buy another item. Oh, hello. Let's get all the armour in the world. I'm saying that, and I'm about to go to a merchant. I'm thinking, my God, we might not be able to carry anything. I think we've got an extraordinarily good build here. What can we do? Give the enemy 1 riptide every other turn. Okay, that could be incredible. Below half health. Okay, so this will make it trigger 3 times, so we'll give the enemy a bunch of poison. I think that we might want to remove this and this, because this is an extremely good item. I'm gonna go for it. We're gonna restock. Gain armor equal to your opponent's armor at the start of battle. Ooh. Now that could very much depend on which head we face first, but that could be very good. We don't have anything that has exposed at the moment, so we'll grab it. Sure. I think that's it. I think that's as good as we're gonna get. Let's roll. We have an enormous amount of armor, so we probably want to kill the acid head. And yeah, we definitely don't want to face it first. Mind you, we will gain armor equal to his. We'll gain 30 armor. But he's going to melt all of our armor, which is a problem, and then it'll continue to melt as we go through these. Right. That said, do I think we've got more chance with him than, say, the stun head? Maybe we have. Right, how many attacks would it take? Well, let's see. We deal 2 damage plus 1, 2, 3 from the tome, so we're going to deal 3 damage. Sorry, we're going to deal 5 damage total each turn, so it's going to take us 6, 7, 8 hits to kill him. 8 hits. We will have some help with Silver Scale Gauntlet, so that's going to lower it by a few turns. I think he's probably going to get 4 or 5 acid on us, and it's really going to hurt us, that. I think it's just going to have to be him. It does mean that this marble mirror might not be great in this instance, but so that might have been a waste. Maybe it wouldn't have been as bad as I'd have thought. Mind you, this one does have a lot less health than the others. Okay, we've got some armour at least. That's going to protect us from the poison that he's going to give us inevitably. We are giving him a lot of poison as well. We're wounded. We get a bunch of armour, which protects us from the poison. He has poison and riptide, which should be working him over while we're stunned here. And we've got the explosive arrow. He's going to be ticking down in health while this is happening. We're stunned for 7 turns. Oh god, why? But we do have items that are dealing damage while we're stunned. Problem is it's not going to do enough. Yeah, so we're probably a few turns off it. Defeat a boss with riptide damage. On hit, give the enemy 1 riptide. Okay, that is extremely good. But yeah, we'd almost got a build put together there that deals damage while we're stunned. Like, it doesn't care. Very interesting, right. Few things to consider there. That kind of build might actually be able to, with the right tomes, we might be able to beat the Hydras. Right. So we might have 2 avenues of beating them now. So if we see this show up, this wand, we might want to pivot into going for tomes, because it looks like a pretty... I mean, we got right to the end. That might be a solid way of doing that. Like, if we replace this mirror... I don't think the stun head ever comes first. I think it's always like the acid and poison or something first. It's one or the other. I've not seen the stun head first. So only the stun head and the acid head have armor. So this item here is probably not very good against them, really. So the Riptide Gauntlet did help though, so it probably was worth getting rid of the Serpent Layer to get this, because what we have to keep in mind is things like Wounded and Exposed and things are only going to trigger the once. We want things that are going to continuously trigger, like this and the Explosive Arrow. They're constantly working throughout each one of those fights because it all counts as one fight. So we've got that to keep in mind. It's not like the Leshen where you've got one fight, then it counts as a second fight and all your battle start items trigger again. You know, and all your exposed and wounded stuff can trigger again and it boosts you back up to full health and things. This is very much a battle of attrition here. Right. For now though, thank you very much for watching. This has been Here's Coming, and I will see you next time where we'll give it another go. But I think we've definitely learned a lot there, and maybe, like I say, a second possible type of build to use against the Hydras. So we're getting more ideas, I think, here. Anyway, we'll give it a go again next time, and I'll see you then.